morning, everyone. Sophia here for my great challenge. I don't know if this is going to be a full day in the life or just a little bit of what we're doing this morning. We are heading out. It's 10 o'clock. We're heading out to Kearney, New Jersey, where they're having their own town-wide garage sale, and it is an excuse for me to go see my friend Mary. I'm bringing her a bag of tomatoes and beans from the garden. Mary is vegetarian, so I know she will be very pleased with that. And we're just gonna check out the garage sale, see what they got. They started it yesterday, so there's probably not much left at this point. But we couldn't go yesterday because Willie had to go to band right in the middle of the day. That's fine. I'm not in any hurry to grab any more stuff to bring into the house or for resale, but we just thought we'll spend a couple of hours there. And then this afternoon I have to hem Willie's, what do you call those overalls for band? They have a name.
Yeah, it's like
I don't know, a specific name for them because he's
pants.
Well, yeah, some kind of pants, but I don't know. You'll see.
They got suspenders.
They have suspenders on it, so it's for his band uniform because competition starts next week, and we're excited about that. Hey, comment down below if you want me to show you a video of competition, of band competition. I know I have a lot of band parents on this channel, so some of you may appreciate that, others not so much. But comment down below and let me know. This was a call to action. Comment down below. All right, let's go to Kearney and have some fun.
Yeah, don't forget your microphone.
Thanks, Scott. Okay.
Don't forget the microphone.
I did. All right, so we're actually in Harrison right now, which is an extension of Newark and East Newark, and Kearney is, you know, the town next to it. This is all the way in the background. I don't know if you can see a tall building in the background. That's Newark, New Jersey, and it's only, what is it, 15 minutes it took us to come here?
Yeah,
without traffic, it's about 15 minutes from the house. That's pretty much the route I take every day for work. So I'm going to show you a little bit of Kearney. Kearney's got a very nice, thriving main street. Lots of shops, and actually one of the other reasons why I wanted to come here is not just seeing Mary and the garage sale, is also because I want to stop by the Scottish pie shop so we can get some Scottish pies. Did you like those last time?
I hope you have the microphone on.
Yes, I do have the microphone on. Can you hear me?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? Yeah, they're very good. So anyway.
Was that the one where it was, you didn't get haggis, did you?
No, I didn't get, is that it? Flower shop? Yeah, okay. So you are on Frankie Rogers Boulevard, also known as Kearney Avenue. So here we go. We're gonna go to Scottish Pie Shop on the way back home, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of Kearney and check out the garage sales. Okay, so here we go. We are entering Kearney, New Jersey. And by the way, they have a fantastic view on the city. At some point, I'll show it to you. So the garage sale, there's about 200 people selling the stuff. So everybody is, I'm seeing stuff all over. I don't think there's going to be much on the boulevard itself because it's not property owned, it's mostly rentals. We're gonna have a hard time finding parking, but I know exactly where to go. So we're good, and I hope you enjoy. This is a tiny little town, but it is packed. It's very dense in terms of population, and it's also a very diverse town. I believe that initially it was mostly Irish and Italian, and now it's mostly Irish, Italian, Portuguese, Ecuadorian, and Colombia. So typical Sophia.
Hey, you got the microphone on this time?
This is the second time I'm recording this. I keep on turning off and on the microphone because I lose battery and then I'm stuck. Okay, so anyway, typical Sophia. I did not check if the Scottish Pie store was open on Sundays, and of course it's not. So we're gonna have to go to Montclair and go to the British Pie store instead. So we'll go British instead of Scottish, and that's okay. But I gotta be honest, I'm not seeing much right now, but that's because we're on the boulevard. So what we're gonna do is go to the end of Kearney here, follow the boulevard all the way up north, and then we're gonna zigzag into the residential area. But to be honest, it's kind of okay with me because I don't need to buy any more stuff to get to the Esty shop. I need to process what I already have. I'm really here to see Mary more than anything else. But yeah, even I'm looking sideways here on the side streets and I'm not seeing anything because I am too late. I should have showed up yesterday instead of trying to get the crumbs, which there's very few left, it appears. So we'll see what we can do. So we're touring the little neighborhoods here in Kearney, and guess what? Not one garage sale. There's supposed to be 200 of them, and not one. So I guess they all gave up yesterday afternoon. Figured either they sold all their stuff or they don't want to do it 2 days in a row. But anyway, we're gonna keep driving around and then we'll go to Mary's. Yeah, I'm gonna stop looking at garage sales. We saw about how many, Scott? 9, 10 maybe?
Yeah.
I didn't see anything that I can, you know, pick or resell or anything like that. I mean, you know, people are selling stuff. I mean, we're seeing people going into their car with plastic bags, so it's definitely a successful event for the town. But for me, there wasn't much. So we are going to see Mary, and then we'll head up to Montclair for the British Pie Store. Hopefully it's open.
Maybe somebody should check on that. Just saying.
I know, if only there was a device
Only there was a device.
to check on whether the British Pie Store is open. Hopefully it is open. So anyway, we'll go see Mary and have a good time, spend about half an hour with her, and then go home and figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of the day. And you have the microphone on. Thanks, Scott.
Yeah.
I'm such a ditz. Anyway, we're going home. We just spent about an hour?
Sure. Yeah.
Just about an hour with Mary and Richie, and actually got some stuff. They gave me a whole bunch of stuff that's not selling, and I'm happy with that. You'll see the prints when we come home. We are on our way to Montclair. We're gonna go to the pie store, which closes at 3 p.m., so we just got enough time. And when I go home, again, I got to hem those pants, so you'll get to see that. Ooh, excitement. And then I'm probably going to work on the blog and show you a few things that I'm doing with the blog and, you know, with coding and stuff. No, I'm not a coder. I'm just learning HTML and CSS and all of this stuff, so it's kind of fun. It's frustrating, but it's kind of fun at the same time. And that's about it. I'll see you at the house.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, placed our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back, all the way back to them days.
Okay, we're back home, and I want to show you the prints that Mary's husband gave me. They are old prints of New York City. There's this one, and this one, and this one. That's Brooklyn Bridge, and apparently it's the Queen Mary. And I really like them. They're pretty old and they need to be reframed, but I think they'll look great in the staircase.
One big smile across my face. We used to dance our
Welcome to a slice of life in a marching band mom. These are the marching band jumpers, whatever they call them. There's a name. Okay, so what happens is that they get a specific uniform for marching band, for those of you who don't know. And they go for fitting at the beginning of the year, and these, every kid in the school wears them after year after year after year. And they've been purchased a while back, and I guess we pay for a fee at the beginning of the year. That's a dry cleaning fee, and those have been passed down from one kid to the other. So William's got this one. They basically have him wear the one that's going to need the least amount of hemming. But obviously he's going to need, because he's a little short, we know that, we're going to need to hem this. So when I did it for Edward, I did it by hand. His just needed to be done by hand, I guess, because it was really too little. But this one I'm going to have to do a lot. And I've been looking at the way they did this. I'm going to give you a close-up. Maybe you can see right here. They literally just went ahead and stitched the whole thing by machine. So guess what? In the interest of time, because competition is Saturday and today is Sunday, I'm going to do this by hand. How do I take this? Oh, there you go. Duh. Oh boy. So I got to take it off. I mean, I got to unstitch it. And then Willie is doing his pass off right now. You know what that is too, right? Band moms. He's recording himself playing the trumpet upstairs so that he can be, listened to by his teacher. He's a music instructor, and then that's part of his grade. So he's doing that. When he's done, he's gonna come back downstairs, and then I'll measure it. But I got to undo it first. And wow, they must have sent this to a tailor, because look at that, they put a ribbon right here, unless it came with the pants. I don't know. That's very nice to put a ribbon on the edges. I'm gonna do that. Come on. So I'm armed with my coffee, and I have to hold on, undo this. So I know this is not super exciting content for you guys. What's this? But anyway, we'll chit chat while I do that. Did I ever mention I always wanted to be a mom? And band is something that fascinates me. First of all, I can't play an instrument. I talked about it before, right? I'm terrible at music. I tried very hard to learn to play, but I'm not good. But the bottom line is that I love music, and I particularly love marching band. So I am one of those crazies who literally attends every rehearsal. I mean, not the whole rehearsal. I come at the end, to watch the run. I do all the football games, even though I have no interest in football, because they play music in the sitting area, and then once in a while they do march. So I'm always there at every football game, and then I don't miss a single competition. Like, I freeze my butt, okay? Moms, you know what I'm talking about. when you go for competition, because it's close to winter, okay? They compete all the way up to last week in October. It gets cold up here in northern New Jersey. And they do competition mostly, well, some of them are during daytime, which is great. But when they do them at night and it starts at like 5 p.m., you're okay until sundown. And then when it gets to be nighttime, the temperature sometimes goes down like a good 15, 20 degrees. You freeze, okay? And it's not like those stadium seating are comfortable. The majority of the time, it's metal benches. So you freeze. But I love it. So I got all sorts of, all manner of equipment with me to make sure that I'm comfortable. I have the big poncho that's insulated with fleece backing. I have the knee blanket. I have the wool socks. I have the big thermos, the mittens. I have the hats. And I'm still freezing, but I love it. I wouldn't miss it. I would not miss it. So this is just me basically undoing this, and then they dry clean only, all right? So I'll press them real quick. Oh, I'm hearing footsteps. I'm nowhere near ready. You went faster than I thought you would. Okay. I'll press it and then we'll put him on the chair and we'll figure out what height we want. Willie, are you done?
No, I'm not done.
Okay.
I'm taking a break.
All right.
To
You sound super excited.
take a break? Yes.
When do you have to drop off your pass off?
Friday.
You late?
No, this Friday. The Friday coming up.
Hold on. You're recording yourself for Friday.
The Friday coming up, yes.
Why are you doing it so early?
I want to get it out of the way. And also, this is the one free day I have.
Yeah, but, sweetie.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Why don't you just use an extra 3 or 4 days to practice, so that way you really do good on your pass off?
I mean, like,
The
only day I would have to record it other than this is Friday. And since I'm off,
What do you do on Monday after school, Tuesday after school, and Wednesday after school?
homework.
You don't have 20 minutes to do pass off.
I guess I could do it.
Ah, okay, all right. Can we try?
Oh, the pass?
No, not.
Oh.
I'm confusing you. Let's try. Don't do your pass off now.
Okay.
Okay, practice a little bit more. All right.
Alright.
And what do you have to do for pass off?
I had to do parts 1 and 2 while marking time and playing.
Part 1 and 2 of
The show.
your run.
Yeah, the show.
Okay, so part 1 is Mallard? No,
Yes,
Mallard. And part 2 is what?
Mahler.
Oh, so? Okay.
Yes. All of it is Mahler. Except for Mad World.
Mad World. Mallard, baby! Mallard!
No.
Okay. No?
No.
Okay. I don't know. Willie, it looks like one is longer than the other.
Maybe one of my lines is...
Don't try to make me feel better. Yeah, it's very nice of you. Turn around, keep going. You know what? One solution, right, would be to make this one short and this one long, so that it's not all, you'll be fine. Once you got the boots on, right?
Just regular.
They don't judge you on the hams, do they?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Alright. Mission accomplished. That wasn't easy at all. That was not easy. There's so much fabric. Okay. Alright, that's done. Now, you know what's gonna happen? The same thing that happened with Edward on his first band competition. Instead of watching him march, all I did was watch the hem on the pants. I wanted to make sure it didn't show that it was done like, you know, obviously not professionally, but you know what? These are memories that count. 30 years from now, when I'm old and decrepit, and William's kids are going into band, hopefully, or because I'll attend those competitions too if my grandkids go. I'll be the grandma with the little clappers. Or the shakers. You ever seen the shakers? People would put dry corn in plastic bottles so that they can shake it. I'll be that grandma. Anyway, we'll have talks about that. And you never know, maybe they'll come to me for hemming pants. Who knows? Okay, putting everything back, you see? I'm putting everything back where it belongs. And I'm gonna take a break. And I'm gonna go and work on designing my blog. Okay, so let's talk about the blog. The blog was created first in 2012, and then I decided to take the jump and go into YouTube. And I was using the blog to kind of reflect YouTube, like, so if you were watching a video, there would be screenshots or pictures that I was taking of the video. I would put them into the blog. So I would write a blog post that was a coordinating or corresponding blog that was going in tandem with the videos. Then I got really involved into doing videos, so I was doing less and less blogging, which, to be honest, I really enjoy the writing part of it. The designing, not so much, but the writing, I do like writing a lot. So I stopped writing blogs because I was doing too much YouTube, and I was using only the blog platform whenever there was a giveaway. So I would tell people, go on my blog so you can enter the giveaway, and I would do a raffle copter. Okay, and then I just stopped doing it altogether. I think 2018 is the last time I used maybe 2019 is the last time I used the blog. And I decided that now that I have, and it didn't help that my laptop was garbage for quite some time. I mean, again, that laptop was 7 years old, and I think it crapped out on me 2 years ago. And I just hang on to it because my other computer was taken by Edward, so I didn't have any other computer, and financially we just couldn't buy another computer. I couldn't justify it, all right, as long as I could still edit, but it just got, and I explained that in the last video, it just got so insane. The process of being able to edit a video on my computer, just to give you an idea, on the new computer, I can take my card and put it in the computer, and it would import the videos from this camera onto the computer in about maybe 3 minutes, okay? With my old one, the card slot stopped working, so I had to hook up the camera to the laptop with a cable. And there's been times where it would take, are you ready for this, 1 hour and 15 minutes to get all the footage onto the laptop. And once it was on the laptop, I would have to wait another 10-15 minutes for Premiere Pro to open. Then I would have to import those videos into Premiere. And then the rendering part of the video, because the video, once you do it, you don't just, once it's edited, you don't just throw it onto YouTube. It's got to be processed digitally. It's called rendering, and it basically compresses it, right? I don't know if that you're interested in that minutia, but anyway, so it compresses the video so that it can be read onto a platform like YouTube or, you know, Facebook or whatever. So the rendering part for an average video of 30 minutes would be like 2 hours, 2 hours, 30 minutes. I'll be waiting, you know. So during that time, I can't even do other things on the computer because the computer would just be constantly like driven by this rendering process. So I couldn't open Photoshop, for instance, to do the thumbnail at this time. So it would take so long to do a video. Forget about blogging at that point. I'm just not blogging at all, okay? Because it's just too much. It's too much. Then it started writing backward. Literally writing backward. I'm typing and it's writing the letters backwards. So, because I type pretty fast, but the words would come out backward. It was just insane. I had it, okay. But now I have a new computer. I have a new setup. I can take the card, I put it in the back of the computer, and 3 minutes, everything's downloaded. I can edit, it doesn't crash. Software opens right away. It takes 45 seconds to import the video into the software. I can edit super fast because it doesn't crash. Then the rendering, 8 minutes at most, 8 minutes, okay? And then because I'm on the T1 line, on direct access to the internet, in a snap I can put it on YouTube. So that gives me time and motivation to go back to blogging. So that's what I'm doing. So there's going to be same thing, a lot of coordinated, you know, whatever you see now, there's probably going to be a post with just that video so I can archive them in there. And then I'm going to do weekend reviews, and I'm probably going to do random blog, you know, when I feel like sharing something or talk about something in particular. So right now what I'm doing is redesigning the blog. So it takes time because since I haven't done anything since I haven't written anything since 2018 or 19, but really I had designed it in 12, 13, and 14. And I totally forgot HTML and CSS. Totally forgot how to do it. So I'm trying to get back into, you know, the coding and all of this stuff, which is to me is a challenge, but this is one of those challenges that I welcome. Like, you can't have me do math, but I'll do that. That's insane. So I'm going to take a break, probably have finished my coffee here. And when I come back, I'll be in the office and I will show you what it is exactly that I'm working on with regards to the blog and how to design and stuff, because some of you may be interested. And then after that, I'll probably just show you dinner, which is the stuff we got at the pie store. And that would be it for a day in the life. And I just realized I need to switch the laundry. All right, laundry. I'll do the whites. These are Edwards sheets and towel. Anything white in here? My God, does he pack this thing? Does he like stand in it to pack it even more? No, this is all dark. Okay. Random sock. Guys, I gotta tell you, this thing right here, it's the best. Look, we bought it 2 weeks ago. You know we do more than one load a day, right? We still have that much product. It's so economical and it smells divine. It smells so good. And I just realized there's another one that's patchouli. This one is frankincense and myrrh. There's one that's patchouli and it's worth every penny of it. Every penny. And it smells wonderful. Okay, start a load. Start a load. Come on. There we go. Let's go. So I'm back and I am using a special feature on my computer. I'm actually recording my screen. So this is my blog, my great challenge, home management for the rest of us. And if you look right here, it will tell you when was the last one. 2019. And it was a planner giveaway. So what I want to do here is change this. I created this yesterday using Photoshop, and to me it looks just too scrapbooky to me. And in order for me to do that, it's called an author's box. I need to, and I want to put those buttons in there. So it has to be a responsive box. So what I'm going to do is basically download a free template for it that's in code. So let me show that to you. It's, I believe it's right here. Okay, so this would be an HTML code. Okay, so in what's called JavaScript. So I'm going to highlight all of this here, and it's going to create a box for me. All right, so I'm going to copy this, and then I go back to my blog, and I'm going right here on top where it says design. Okay, and I'm going to layout, and this particular image is this one right here. So this one right here I'm going to remove, and I'm going to add a widget, and I'm going to add an HTML JavaScript, and I'm not going to put a title on it. Okay, what I'm going to do is just go ahead and install this and save. Okay, and let's look at it and see what this looks like without anything added to it. Okay, so this is what it gives me. It's their basic template with a picture, author's name, a little blurb that I'm going to write, and then right here I have to put in the buttons. All right, so I'm just going to go back to this. All right, I'm going to open it, and we're going to start by putting the stuff that's related to Facebook and Instagram and all of this stuff. The thing though is that I don't like the buttons that they offer for Facebook and all of this stuff. So what I'm going to do is remove all of the buttons that they have. So these are the codes for those buttons, like the Google button, the Pinterest button, and all of that. So I'm going to remove those. Okay, I'm going to keep my little cursor here and put an XX and then save it, so I know where my place is. Then I'm going to go to my connect with me, which is where I have the buttons that I like. Okay, and this is the code for the Facebook, and this is the code for the Instagram, and I'm going to grab those two codes. I'm going to copy them, and I'm going to go back here to the one I just created. I'm going to look for my little XX, which is right here, and I'm going to delete it and insert the two that I wanted, and I'm going to save this. Am I losing you guys? I know this is not fascinating stuff, but I just want to show you what it takes to actually put a website together when you do it yourself. And we're waiting for it to show up right here. So hopefully we got the image of that lady, the little blurb, and we should have the Facebook and Instagram right there. Here, boom, Facebook and Instagram. So this connect me right here, I no longer need. I can remove it, okay? And what I'm going to do is probably add the YouTube one right here. So I can remove those two. And what it's going to do is that it's going to create more space for other stuff. All right, so let me do that. And when I come back, I'll show you what it looks like with probably the YouTube. And that's all I need, because I put my Pinterest on private anyway. So this is the preview, and I got my 3 buttons here. And now I no longer need this one. So I'm going to go back to my Blogger layout, and I'm going to remove this one. Click OK, and let's view it. All right, it's gone. So now I'm going to do the narrative that goes right here. So I go back to my layout, I open this, and I go in here, and this is the text. So I'm just going to highlight it and enter my text. So I gotta figure out what it is that I'm gonna say now. There we go. Okay, next, the picture. So now I'm in Photoshop, and this is a picture of me from Christmas, and what I'm going to do is resize it to somewhat match what this lady's picture looks like. I don't think I need to do anything with this, so we're just gonna go ahead and save it as. So now what I need to do is create a new post that will allow me to import the picture that I just created. Right here. And I want it, let's do small, no alignment. Okay, it's giving me a code, so I'm taking this code, and then I go back to Blogger. I go to this part here, and wherever it says image is where I need to put it in. Okay, so it starts right here and here. So let me put my code in there. Let's save it and see if it inserted the picture or not. And here it is. I'm in preview. I got my picture right here, my name, my little blurb, and my 3 buttons. So if I go to the actual blog, let me upload it, and I go home. We're gonna see if the links work. Alright, so let's see. We're gonna open this in a new tab. That's supposed to bring you to My Great Challenge, and that's working. This is supposed to bring you to Instagram, and that's working. And this one is supposed to bring you to YouTube, and that's working. Yay! All right. Really, really cool. Okay. I'm gonna stop my tutorial for now. I got other things I need to work on. I need to work on this column right here and add some items and galleries. I just wanted to give you a quick look around as to what it takes to put a blog together and design it in a way that's pleasing. Now this picture I think is a little bit too bright, so I don't know, I may make it a black and white or change pictures altogether. We'll see. But anyway, I'll see you when we're having dinner. Wow, 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 look at this. We got a Cornish pastry here. This one I can't remember, I think it's lamb but something else. This is a beef. Oh, look at that. It's a beef and ale and mushroom pie. And this one right here is like we didn't have enough carbs, right? This one right here is a shepherd's pie, but it's beef as well. It's not lamb. And just want to show you one more thing. And I'm going to leave you at that. These are my birthday flowers. Aren't they pretty? Thank you, Scott. So I'm
No problem.
Thanks. I'm still working on my blog. I'm actually starting to write a weekend review, and I think this is what I'm going to do every night, because that way by the time it's due for Thursday night, it's done. And I'm really thoroughly enjoying it. So I hope you enjoyed this day in the life. You let me know down below if you liked it, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Hey, it's me, and guess what? Click that thumbs up if you really like this video. Thumbs down twice if you didn't. You can also share my video if you really, really liked it, or save it to watch later. Also, you can subscribe to my channel, but don't forget to click that bell button so you are always notified when I post a new video. Thank you for watching.